Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So today we're going to be talking about 3 months of ownership with the Google Pixel tablet. Now this is a follow-up video. I've done several videos on this, I believe, and this is just kind of that maintenance video. So first thing I want to say is I did move this to Android 14 beta, but I'm probably going to roll back to 13 because I don't see much difference in the performance. I've been using it on Android 14 beta since the beta launched for it, so well over a month, and I just don't see much difference. But let's go ahead and kick this thing off. So I use this daily and have used this daily for the last 3 months. I don't know how many of you guys purchased this when it launched, but I did. So it's been pretty impressive to have a Google tablet again, because, remember their other tablets, it just kind of went away. So this tablet right here, let's start with the hardware. It has been great. Now I do have the docking station as well. You can see these pins right here. It's where it locks on to the docking station. And the docking station is pretty much a speaker as well. And it really brings this tablet to life, I can tell you that. So if you don't have a docking station and you just bought the tablet, you probably should get the docking station. It is absolutely great. It is a phenomenal thing. It brings this tablet to life. So the hardware on here is kind of a unibody design. It's a flat matte design. It's really nice. So you've got some microphones up top here. You've got little stubby little rubbery grips down here on the bottom. You got speakers on this side and a Type-C. And then you've got another microphone and two two speakers over here. Then you have that rear mounted camera. You've got a volume rocker and a fingerprint reader with the power button. You flip it over here and you've got this beautiful 11-inch display, a front camera, and then a sensor right there as well. So, which doubles as the LED light as well. So this tablet has proven to me to be just a wonderful tablet. I use this daily. And by the way, this video is being shot on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. So I hope you appreciate the aspect ratio. Some of the guys out there using folding devices or bigger devices, you'll appreciate the aspect ratio. So yeah, this 11-inch display is actually really beautiful. And I have it turned down for the purposes of the video. I have it turned down fairly low. As you can see there, it's turned down fairly low. So it gets very bright though. Let me show you here. You can see how bright it gets. That is a very bright display. And it looks really good outdoors, indoors. Haven't had any problems with the display at all. Now, the performance on here, it's been solid. I can't say that I see any difference in anything, with the performance based on any other stock Android device. So this follow-up video isn't going to be what you think. There's no bugs or anything to report. It's just that maintenance review. So 3 months in, the software is the same. It's still really solid, really good. And this has become more of my social media go-to. So meaning if I don't want to pick up a laptop or something like that, I'll grab this. Now, obviously I have several tablets, but this one right here holds the advantage because of the docking station. So if I want to get some serious true sound and media consumption while I'm at my office desk, and a lot of times I'll use this to, so I have security cameras throughout the house and all around my house as well. So I'll fire up my security system. I have three security systems, but there's one that works very well with this one. And I'll pop that open and I'll just leave it full screen on an area that I just want to monitor. So let's just say I have my garage open, and not that I feel like someone's going to run in my garage, but I'll go ahead and pop it open and I'll just show them, just keep it on that particular camera while I'm working at my desk or something like that. And I'll show you what I mean. So here's the security camera here inside the garage. You can see there's a Tesla and there's a Corvette on that side. And this is a real view here. Now, sometimes when I have the garage open, I will leave this view like this just to monitor, to make sure, hey, everything's good in the front of the garage area. Because sometimes I'll be doing something, and as you can see, my top's off on my Corvette. The Tesla, the windows will automatically go up if I lock the door. But sometimes I'll have some important tools and stuff in there. I've got chargers. I've got some stuff in there that I just don't want anybody to mess with. And sometimes I'll just leave it on this view right here, and it will not time out with this tablet, which is a beautiful thing because a lot of times with my other devices that I'm using, it times out. And so as long as this has been docked on my desk and I have this view open, it'll stay like this for I don't know how long. I've had it open for hours before. When the young gentleman came over to my house and tint the windows on both Teslas, I left this open to monitor what he was doing inside the garage. So that's one thing I love about this tablet is having the docking station, and it has, I can listen to everything in the garage, the microphones and everything. So when I have it docked, the speakers are really nice on here. So that's been one of the main uses for this for me, is monitoring my house on this nice big tablet surface right here. And then again, this is my social media go-to. So media consumption for me has been great, man. If I want to listen to music or watch videos or movies and I want to have another screen off to the side, this is the screen that's off to the side. So this could be used for productivity as well. It does have a camera on the front and then a camera on the rear here. So the cameras are decent. They're not like mind blowing, but they are good enough. And outside, I've used them. Indoors, like some cameras, you know, they're not that great. But overall, portrait shots and stuff like that. And I was speaking of video when I said not that great, but photos, we all know what's going down. Photos on this thing are ridiculous, man. They're ridiculous, and that's just what it is. It's a Pixel device. And so even with their tablets, they're banging out amazing photos. Video is good, not great. I could use it if I needed to make it work with this tablet and shoot like video of my car on my car channel, something like that. It will work. I could do it. I can straight up do it. So, but photos on here, folks, you're going to get some of the best photos out of this tablet, and you get more surface. If you wanted to edit the photos or put together a collage or something like that, having a big surface like this is totally worth it. So the tablet itself isn't very expensive, but let's get to kind of a con for me is the memory options. I wish this tablet would have come with at least 256 gigs of storage, but it did not. So what can I do? It's just that simple. When I say come with, I mean base storage, I feel like should have been 256 gig. Let me reiterate that. So it's up to you to determine what you think is going to be a great starting point for storage. But I think 256 on this tablet would have been way more enticing, and it would draw more people in, I say. So that's just my personal preference and how I feel about that. Now, talking about cons and pros briefly as I back out of here. Battery life is phenomenal on this thing. Battery life is great. I mean, you're talking about, I don't know, man, weeks, I guess. So if you dock it, obviously it's going to keep trickle charging to 90%. You can actually charge this to 100%. You just have to plug it in via Type-C right there, and it will charge to 100%. But I think they have it that way to preserve battery. So when you dock it, if you leave it docked, because most people might dock this for a long time, which that's me, it's going to stay docked, and it needs to make sure the battery can last. So it'll top out at 90% on the charge, and every now and then when you look at it, it'll be at 89. So to release power, and then it'll start the power back up just to make sure it's getting some work. So battery life on here, if you're looking for a tablet with phenomenal battery life, you are looking at the one. This thing is crazy, man. It is sick in every aspect, man. So, ooh, Teslas. Optimization for certain applications is sick. Optimizations for things. Ooh, look at this G32. Oh man, that's nice. It's a thing. The Google apps work, but other apps still don't seem to be optimized properly. So you have to switch to this orientation right here, and you can get some things on here that you would want to watch, like your social media and things like that. I do play games on here, and they all work. Everything looks fine. This is, when I say I play game, I'm not gaming like some of you guys. But I'm just about as basic as it can possibly get from me. I don't have major skills like this, like some of you guys. Yeah. I don't have it like that, but this is about as much gaming as I could possibly do for my skill level and what I'm willing to put in as far as work for gaming. I'm not really big on gaming, but let's take a listen to the speakers on here, because they do have 4 speakers, 2 on this side and 2 on this side. Again, we won't test the dock. I've already tested the dock on here, and the dock is incredible. It basically adds bass, tone, and all those things that you don't get from these little speakers, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to crank this up. And that's another thing I had before I start this up, the volume. The volume is weird on here. Like you have to, okay, so but you would think I want to turn this up, depending on how it is, the volume sometimes it switches on me and then I can't turn it up. So it's weird. Maybe it's just me. Not just me. Now, if you don't know, this is my 2023 1LT Stingray. And I love to recap my options and things like that. So obviously I have the Red Mist Metallic. I have the going to the left in this orientation turns it down. And that's what I'm talking about. Going to the right turns it up. It's $5.95. And if you look real close, it's just, I have the radiator. I would think I will be turning it to pushing down on it in this orientation to turn the volume down. That's just, maybe I'm crazy, but if I turn it like this, see how I got to press down on it with the way this car looks to turn it up, and up to turn it down. I don't know, man. I may be crazy, but nonetheless, you do hear the speakers, and you can hear that they are great. This is a phenomenal set of speakers. And then when you dock it, it gets even better. It gets even better when you dock it. So, yeah, man. 3 months in with this thing, man. I've literally had it for 3 months. And it was worth it, man. I think it's worth it. My only gripe or complaint is at this point, after owning it for 3 months, is, and I'm not going to get rid of this at all. I'll probably pass it on to someone in the family if something new comes out, or it'll just get boxed up and put in the storage or compared to the next model that comes out. So 3 months of ownership, my only complaint at this point, I wish I would have started with more storage. Other than that, this is a Pixel through and through, folks. If you like stock Android and you like Google products, you are going to love, love, love this tablet. Straight up. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed the Pixel tablet. It seems to be that one product that, are people even talking about it still, or do you own the Pixel tablet? I haven't seen much content from people online, and honestly, I haven't been looking because I've just kind of been enjoying my own. But if you have the Pixel tablet, what color did you get? What memory option did you get? Do you have the docking station? All of the above. How do you like it after your time of ownership? I don't know how many other people have owned it since launch like me, but hopefully some of you guys are enjoying it like I'm enjoying it. So to me, this is a social media, it's not a king, but it is a good option for social media. I think the docking station takes it over the top. So if you don't have the docking station, how about that? For people who didn't buy the docking station, if you don't have it, I suggest you go ahead and invest in that docking station. I think you'll really thank yourself. And it's a charger too. So it's your man Jay. If you guys enjoyed, there it is, courtesy of the Z Fold 5. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.